Good evening, Raiders Nation. Picture this. It's a crisp fall day in the heart of the AFC West, and the Las Vegas Raiders are once again making headlines, not just for their on-field battles, but for the drama swirling around one of their key wide receivers. Could the silver and black hold on to Jakobi Meyers despite his trade request? That's the burning question shaking up the NFL rumor mill today. Buckle up, folks, because we're diving deep into this story, from the latest reports to what it means for a franchise with a legacy as bold as the "commitment to excellence" motto etched into its soul. Let's start with the main event. According to ESPN's Adam Schefter, the Raiders are digging in their heels on veteran wideout Jakobi Meyers. Even though Meyers has publicly asked for a trade, stemming from stalled contract negotiations, the team isn't budging unless they get a blockbuster offer in return. So far, crickets on that front. If no deal materializes, Meyers is poised to finish out the season in Vegas, playing through the final year of his contract before hitting free agency. Schefter notes that several teams desperate for receiver help could still jump in, like the Buffalo Bills, who are always hunting for weapons to pair with Josh Allen, the Denver Broncos, right in our own division, looking to bolster their passing game amid a rebuild, or the Pittsburgh Steelers, where a reliable target could spark their offense. But for now, the Raiders seem content to keep him in the fold, especially as they navigate a rocky 2025 campaign. Now, let's break it down a bit. Meyers, at 28 years old, has been a steady presence in that Raiders receiving core. This season, in just 6 games, he's hauled in 29 catches on 43 targets for 329 yards. Solid numbers, even if the touchdowns haven't come yet. That's the kind of dependable production that makes coaches like Antonio Pierce think twice about letting go. Remember, Meyers came to Las Vegas in 2023 on a 3-year, $33 million deal after proving himself with the New England Patriots. Undrafted out of NC State back in 2019, he grinded his way onto the Pats roster as a rookie and never looked back, earning a restricted free agent tender before cashing in with the Raiders. His salary this year? A prorated chunk of $10.76 million, which any trading team would have to absorb for the remaining games. Trade rumors have dogged him since the preseason. Josina Anderson reported teams inquiring, only to be rebuffed, and Jeremy Fowler said the Raiders weren't closed off to deals but preferred to wait until after the season for big moves. That poor start to 2025, though, it might force some reevaluations, as the headline quips, "The new look Raiders are the same old Raiders." Ouch, but fair, echoes of those rebuilding years that test the patience of even the most die-hard fans. Shifting gears to some in-depth analysis here. Tactically, Meyers brings that route-running precision and sure hands that complement stars like Davante Adams. Imagine him stretching the field alongside Adams, with quarterback Aiden O'Connell, or whoever's under center, picking apart defenses. But with no touchdowns yet this year, you have to wonder about the chemistry in the passing game. The Raiders' offensive line has been patchwork at times, putting pressure on the receivers to create separation quickly. Defensively, edge rusher Max Crosby is a beast, as always, but if the offense can't sustain drives, it wears down that unit. Compare this to last season. Meyers had over 800 yards and 8 scores in his debut Raiders year. This dip? It could be scheme changes under new coordinators or just the growing pains of a team in transition. Expert take, and I'm channeling what analysts like those on NFL Network might say. If the Raiders trade him, they're signaling a full rebuild, shedding veterans for draft picks. But keeping him? That shows faith in turning the ship around mid-season, especially with rivalries heating up against the Chiefs, Broncos, and Chargers. Let's put this in historical context, because no Raiders story is complete without a nod to the storied past. Born in Oakland in 1960, the Raiders embodied rebellion, Al Davis's "just win, baby" ethos, those iconic Super Bowl wins in the 70s and 80s with legends like Ken the Snake Stabler slinging passes to Fred Biletnikoff, or Marcus Allen bulldozing through defenses in Super Bowl 18. They moved to LA, back to Oakland, and now shine in the glittering Allegiant Stadium, dubbed the Death Star, for its intimidating black facade and raucous crowds. Meyers fits that mold, an undrafted fighter, much like Hall of Famer Charles Woodson, who joined late in his career and helped mentor the next generation. Statistically, the Raiders' receiving yardage this year lags behind their 2023 output, but Meyers' catch rate, over 67%, harks back to those John Madden-era teams that thrived on efficiency. Trivia alert. Did you know the Raiders' rivalry with the Chiefs dates back to the AFL days, with over 120 meetings? Or that their commitment to excellence was Al Davis's mantra during the glory years. In pop culture, think of the Raiders pirate logo inspiring everything from movies like Any Given Sunday to celebrity fans like Ice Cube shouting out the team in his tracks. Fast forward to today, and Meyers' situation mirrors those trade deadlines of yesteryear, like when Howie Long anchored a defense amid roster shakes. But here's where things get really interesting. What do the insiders say? Imagine Raiders coach Antonio Pierce in a presser. Jakobi's a pro's pro. He's out there every day, giving it his all for the Shield. If he's here, great. If a deal makes sense for the team, we'll explore it, but we're building something special. Or a fictional fan quote from a Raiders Nation tailgate at Allegiant. Man, keep Meyers. He's the glue in that offense. Trade him, and we're just feeding the Chiefs more ammo in the division. On the flip side, a Broncos scout might whisper, we could use his veteran savvy to mentor our young QB. These hypothetical voices capture the tension. Teams like the Bills might offer a mid-round pick, but the Raiders want more, perhaps tying it to future compensatory picks if Meyers walks in free agency. Looking ahead, the implications are huge. The trade deadline looms, November 5th, folks, so expect fireworks. If Meyers stays, he could spark a late-season surge, pushing the Raiders toward a wild-card spot in a wide-open AFC. A poor finish might accelerate a fire sale, impacting the 2026 draft where they could target a quarterback or bolster that defensive line. Predictions? I'll go out on a limb. No trade happens. The market's soft, and with injuries plaguing receiver rooms league-wide, the Raiders hold the cards. But if a contender like the Steelers ponies up a third-rounder, watch out. It could reshape the AFC West, where the Chiefs reign but the Raiders are always lurking for an upset. Raiders fans, this is your team, the one that thrives on adversity, from the holy roller play in '78 to tuck rule heartbreaks. Stay tuned to the next matchup. Grab your gear, pack Allegiant Stadium, and let's see the silver and black rise. Follow us for more updates, and tell me in the comments. Keep Meyers or trade for the future. This is your NFL Insider, signing off. Just win, baby.